let's play some of this, huh, chat? Let's just keep playing this for one more league. Yeah, we could play goblins again. Obviously, goblins is reasonable. Kind of funny I'm even saying that, but we've had a pretty good record with it. We have another Thoughtseize on top. I think against a non-Luris deck, I'm down for that. Oh my gosh. Let's take the Goyf. Yeah, the Calibrated Blast at the end of the last race. What put me on the Goblin binge? Well, yeah, I'm always looking at old deck lists that I've liked in the past, thinking about how they might be positioned in the metagame, if there's any way to improve them. And before Modern Horizons 2, I played a lot of Goblins. Goblins is a really powerful deck in theory, if that makes sense. It's like, Goblins is a deck that's very resilient to removal spells and counter spells, and has a 2-card, 5-mana, turn 3 infinite combo. It gets to play like a decent amount of interaction, or at least some amount of interaction too. And, you know, just all of these things combined usually makes me, like to work on the deck. I think the deck has always had a lot of potential, and it's even been good at some points in Modern's history. And I had played some of it post MH2 with Ignoble Hierarch, and I wanted to test out just the last version I played, and I did test that version, and I really didn't like the Ignoble Hierarchs. It's like the Ignoble Hierarchs made your mana a lot more painful. You're splashing a 1-mana creature, which is awkward. And it's like my opponent kept going turn 1 Ragavan on the play, and I kept looking at my Ignoble Hierarch, and I was like, what are you doing in my hand, Ignoble Hierarch? Why are you here? And so I started playing a bunch of Mog Fanatics instead, and started winning a lot. Any new innovations in MSU? Yeah, the big innovation. Well, so like it's the sideboard goblin gets Charmaul, Obsidian Charmaul, which is like way better for the Tron matchup than Blood Moon. Like Blood Moon is just like not really the answer that Goblins needs for the Tron matchup, I think. Interesting. Sultai Murktide. I know they have Assassin's Trophy in their hands, so I'm like pretty interested in leaving that mountain in my deck still. Only a 4/4 Murktide though. Alpine Moon. Charmaul is the best one you can play. Charmaul is the best option you can play. You don't need to overthink it too much, chat. Could you play food? I mean, food is like, you say food. Food has like a dozen different ways to build the deck. All of them are kind of medium. I haven't been playing it. I don't have like a spicy new take on the archetype, so unlikely to play it, I guess. Does Charmaul come in for other matchups? Not really, no. But like Tron is very popular. Tron is a Goblin's like hardest matchup, so I think you're gonna play 4 Charmauls. The reality of modern sideboards and Goblins and modern sideboards in any deck is you can choose to beat anything, but you can't choose to beat everything. Which is I think generally a good thing. But in the Goblin sideboard, I'm choosing to try to beat Tron, and I'm okay losing percentage points in other matchups. Okay, keeping the land so I can Luris next turn, which is important because I know they have Inquisition on top. Or did they shuffle that? I think they shuffled that, actually. Yeah, so maybe it's actually better to go Channeler, Thoughtseize, Kolaghan's Command. Keep that, probably. Oh. Guess not. Zenos to 3 months. Appreciate you. Could you play Food and New Tezzeret Sleeves? I'll play what I want to play upon set release. I do plan on testing the new Tezzeret. But, you know, I'll just continue to play what I want. Oh, man. Well, I didn't play around Counterspell very well, I guess. Although I may be happier with them countering this than countering the Luris. In the new Boseiju is the playset needed. I doubt that any deck will play more than one copy of Boseiju. Maybe you see it as like a 2 of, or like if Tron is like really popular, maybe play like one main, one side in like Jund Saga, but Boseiju is a good card, but it's also like incredibly overhyped. People think it's not going to be like this crazy impactful card. It's going to be fine. Going to be just fine. I don't think the 4-color pods can play. They can play one. They can play one. Could Boseiju be good inside Tron? Yes, it is. Boseiju is 100% going to see play in Tron. Tron will play one copy of Boseiju. And it'll be good there. They do them 2 damage. 100% Tron will play one Boseiju, and it'll be very good as a way to a tutorable answer to Blood Moon and Alpine Moon and, you know, Damping Sphere, all that kind of stuff. Trit, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you. Okay, we're playing against some Sultai nonsense. With Murktide. Something like this. You think Red Black will play either of the Red Black lands? I anticipate playing both. Like, just the opportunity cost of playing these cards is not that high. That's what's good about these cards, is that the opportunity cost to play these cards is not very high in some decks. Like, the opportunity cost of playing a Boseiju in Jund Saga, or like 4-color Omnath, or Titan, it's just not that high, and it has upsides. It has like a significant amount of upside relative to the opportunity cost. That being said, it is not like a threat-defining card. It is not a game plan you can build around. It's like not that powerful of an effect. It's just very versatile. Average Sunshot, thank you for this 4 months. Appreciate you. Even Rhinos will play one. Yeah, Rhinos might play one. Yeah. But again, it's just like, it's just not that. It's not gonna be that impactful. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, I don't think it's going to drastically change the dynamic of, like, mini matchups. And I think the matchups that it will change a lot, it's going to be, like, Tron's matchups against Blood Moon decks gets a lot better. That's probably, like, what changes. But people, I think, just probably play, I missed it, Simon. Thank you. Good catch. I think I'll keep another Terminate. Against the Tarmogoyf Murktide deck. I mean, the Legendary lands to play in a given deck. I would never play more than one copy of these Legendary lands in most decks. You would have to. It would have to be a really weird situation for me to want to play more than one copy, because again, like, the upside of these lands is not that high. You know what I mean? And like, as soon as you get that second copy in the deck, all of a sudden there is an opportunity cost, because you can draw 2 of the same legendary land and you can't hit your land drops all of a sudden. And like, it's not going to happen that often. When it happens, it's going to be pretty devastating, and it's going to outweigh the opportunity cost. Gruul Asmo. Cool. Okay, we were actually talking about a deck like this on stream somewhat recently. It's kind of surprising to me that you didn't find, you're not playing Seismic Assault. Seismic Assault is, oh boy. You got Spreading Seas in their deck? Seismic Assault is kind of, I think, the main draw to play an Asmo shell that's just, take this, that's just red and green. Seismic Assault obviously plays, it's pretty, if you don't know what it is, it's a 3-mana enchantment. You can discard a land to deal 2 damage to any target, and so if you are casting Ridden 6 and Life from the Loam, you're able to fill your hand up full of lands, and then, you know, Seismic Assault to, you know, kill your opponent, kill your opponent's board, you know, do whatever. Okay, I think I'm just going to Kolaghan's Command this turn. I don't want to dash Ragavan into the Petty Theft, just upkeep, I think, Kolaghan's Command. So that's I would want to see 4 copies. And it's also it's a discard outlet for Asmo, or it's a discard outlet to let you cast Asmo. So there's a little bit of added synergy there. I see that you're playing 4 Boseiju in this deck. I would not recommend playing more than 1 copy of Boseiju. This is just not a game plan. This is just not a realistic game plan. It's not going to be good against most decks. Like, drawing multiple legendary lands is going to be rough. the first copy is going to be good, but this is just not your game plan. Your game plan in this kind of deck should be Seismic Assault, dealing them damage. You probably want to play it over Magmatic Insight. You can play it over some number of Valakut Awakening, although I like the Awakenings. But this is not a game plan. This is not a game plan of just Boseiju your opponent's lands for 2 mana or 1 mana over and over again. It's just like they're gonna put lands in play. You're gonna be spending mana to not advance the board. It's just not a good game plan. The first copy will be good though. Yeah, and you want to play 1 copy of this also, but you don't want to play more than just 1 of each, in my opinion. I like the good sideboard though. It's 15 relevant cards. Love that. Yeah, but you just want to be on Seismic Assault, I think, with this kind of deck. Tron only runs 3-ish basics with the Inclusion. I wanted to come for Boseiju. I mean, they could play 2 basics, maybe, but I don't think that would be drastically crazy. But they can play an extra land. They can cut the Sanctum of Ugin, because Sanctum of Ugin sucks. That card is so weak. Alright, they're hitting his Borrower Mystery card. Yeah, Sanctum of Ugin is like always, I feel like just quietly the worst card in Tron. They can cut a basic. Also, which is maybe like not that advisable with Boseiju in the format. But if you have 3 basics, you're probably fine. Is Sanctum just win more? I'm kind of teasing a little bit. Like Sanctum is fine. It is pretty relevant against counterspell decks too. But I don't know. It often when I play against it, or I play, you know, I don't play with Tron really, but when I see Sanctum in action, it does feel like the weakest card in the deck. You know what I mean? Cool down, think for the 9 months, but I think you could easily cut a basic. You can add another land. I think it'll be very easy to fit in. Don't you choose between Saga and Seismic? That's been my major deck building hurdle. I don't think so. I think with you having like 26, 27 lands, it's pretty castable. You want to play 4. I should have mentioned this. We want to play 4 Firelit Thicket so that you can filter your colors into triple red easier. But I think with 26, 27 lands, it's like pretty castable. You don't have to cast it on turn 3 either. I'm not sure if there's gonna be any rest for the Wicked. This hand has no black mana outside of Ragavan, but we have 2 Ragavans on the play. This first one dies, we get to dash the other one maybe. Thoughtseize, although maybe they kill this in combat. I'm gonna keep it. Think the new format Tinker's good? Not really. I mean, the problem is it's like you can put Sky Sovereign in for like 1 extra mana or 1 less mana, but you have to sack an artifact, or you can put Parhelion 2 into play, but you have no creatures to crew it necessarily. How many copies of Reality Chip just get Fervent Blade? 0 copies. So I've said this many times. It is my opinion that the Reality Chip is completely unplayable in Modern. 5 mana card advantage engines that require you to attack, like to get that can be blown out by creature removal, are not playable in Modern. You know what I mean? It's like any other like 5 mana card advantage engine is going to draw you cards on like ETB or like immediately draw you a card. But you're going to go Reality Chip, pay 3 mana to reconfigure. Fervent Champion doesn't discount reconfigure, by the way. Only discounts equip. You reconfigure, they kill the creature you reconfigure onto, and then boom. You've just like spent 5 mana, you haven't impacted the board at all. You're playing against Belcher, oh no. It is just not a good plan. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Not a very good hand either, I guess. Probably taking the Turn Timber. Could take Reforge. I'm not too scared of Reforge, I think. Any ninja decks? We might play some ninjas, yeah. Oops, all Ragavans. I might play a second Ragavan to like make Kroxa easier to escape here. I take Recovery over Timber. think it ends up being mostly the same. Maybe you're right. Blood Crypt interested in consumes all. Yeah, I mean, maybe not this deck exactly, but something similar to this deck might play it. I mean, obviously not this deck exactly because you can't play it with Luris. But, like, you could have a different build of this deck. Or you can maybe play it in the sideboard if, like, Hammer Time is really popular. Just, I mean, the losing Luris in that matchup doesn't make a lot of sense, actually. Man, our top decks have not been with us. Kind of an interesting one, though. Let's see what they're drawing. Their hand is currently Seagate, Reborn, Reforge the Soul. Probably supposed to make red mana, actually. I think I just pass. Another red source, yikes. Hopefully they just, like, cast a Belcher here. Perfect. And we can Thoughtseize Reforge the Soul, too. This doesn't actually do anything. No, they discarded the Pact. Their hand is Striker Rich, Reforge the Soul. The Pyromancer's Ascension is exiled, so it just doesn't really matter. But yeah, I shouldn't have cast it. The Metamorphose would be nice so I could escape Kroxa, I guess. Oh, they have the Spikefield Cave again. They should probably flash this back. Yeah, I don't think I'm putting Luris in my hand still, because if I draw a land, I can kill him with Den of the Bugbear after the bolts. Dragon Spark Reactor is modern playable. I'm thinking Sai, Urza. I don't know what that card. I don't know most of the names of cards. No, you can't play that as land. If you're gonna ask me about new cards, if you could just like type in the chat like what it does or like a quick reminder, but I don't have the names memorized. Beginning Darksteel Reactor. Wait. Was that the card I was actually asked about? Sorry. I don't think that Darksteel Reactor is really that close to playable in Modern. They didn't draw the land for lethal. But now I can go Thoughtseize them, and then Battle Get Recovery, Lightning Bolt them. Wow, thank you, Ragavan. Andrew with the 20 months. How is Haru a faster TCG player? That's crazy, yeah. Alright. Winning game 1 against Belcher is a pretty big deal, because this matchup's not that good. Dragon Spark Reactor. Whenever it or another artifact is back under control, put a charge counter, sacrifice it for 4 mana. I don't think it's going to get there, especially in the Prismatic Ending world. Can't really see it getting there. Yeah, so I know Chalice looks really weird. We've actually won a shocking number of games by going Voidwalker, cast Ritual into like Chalice on 4. I think you can play like 1 explosives also because Ragavan can let you E on 4 against like Leyline of the Void. I usually play like 1 Spellbomb too. Maybe play at 8 Unearth. I can Unearth Kroxa, and then we can also... Yeah, maybe just play Unearth. Can Unearth Kroxa to get, and that gets around Leyline, and then you can also get back your creatures if they get Furied. You can also cycle them. Yeah, I know Chalice on 2 is also sometimes good, but Chalice on 4 comes up a surprising amount of the time. I've won like 3 games that way. Okay, let's keep this. This is new besides G. I think reality chip is good. I mean, I get asked about it all the time. I think that the reality chip is like completely unplayable in modern. I'm willing to get my, you know, words eaten. But there's like, why would you? I don't know why you'd play that over like any other card advantage engine. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're an artifact deck looking for a card advantage engine, you have Thought Monitor, Thought Cast, and now the new artifact Dig Through Time. If you're an equipment deck looking for card advantage, you either should just kill them with Hammer instead, or get Kaldra or Stone or Sword of Fire and Ice instead as like better card advantage, in my opinion. Like if the reconfigure worked with Fervent Champion and or Pure Steel Paladin, I would be singing a different tune, but it doesn't. These cards do not work with each other. Oh man, if we cast that, that's actually just a win. But yeah, we're 1 mana short. I think my opponent doesn't have Veil, right? Because they didn't play this untapped. Yeah. Okay, let's just get those 2 cards out of their hand this turn. I think if the white scavenging is kind of, I mean, it's good. I think every Stoneblade deck will play 1 in the main deck or the sideboard. Okay. Now let's hit another ley line, huh? So we know their hand is Fury, Goblin, Charbelcher, so the Balaged recovery doesn't really help me here. We do have them on a 2-turn clock, so if they don't draw a mana source this turn, they probably lose. And if they do draw one, they probably win. I guess they have the Fury to maybe buy them more time, actually. Reconfigure does work with Paladin Pure Steel Aid. Okay, so I know that it works with Sigarda's Aid. Why does it work with Pure Steel, though? Pure Steel says equip cost becomes 0, and none of these cards have equip cost. They all have reconfigure costs. It gives equip cost 0. Okay, yes. That works, yeah. I misunderstood the interaction, I guess. Won't happen again. Alright, Ritual Luris in hand. Okay, yeah, so that does work. That makes it better. I still really doubt it's going to see any play, but yeah, that's better, for sure. Cycles Veil. Okay, so they have outs now. They have to draw untapped land plus Ironcrag Feet. Yeah. Alright, 2040. What Lion Slash decks am I looking to play? I mean, it's not like I'm going to play a deck built around Lion Slash, you know what I mean? But Lion Slash is going to be good in Hammer Time and Boros Stoneblade, and you might play it in Hardened Scales too. Okay, let's keep this. Hoping that nickname will catch on. ASFPC. We're gonna buy the OG art, like the artist's original painting. No. Okay, so I guess they're playing a prowess deck. 'Cause they've got their Luris Manamorphose. Okay, some nonsense going on over here. I think I'm just taking the Channeler. The white stuff, thank you for 2 months. Appreciate you, buddy. This hand management's going to be a bit of a pain, maybe. Probably not that big a deal. No, they're not playing Murktide. They have Luris Companion. Okay, I'll go for a Channeler Inquisition. Dismiss all. I'd like to find a land. Well, I'm scared of I'm scared enough of Underworld Bridge to take it. Interesting brew they've got over there. They're on Pyro Ascension. I think it's a good guess, for sure. Grinding combo? Well, they don't usually play Lurrus as a companion, but they can, right? You lose Imri. Yeah. Has Manamorphose Visions. 2 mystery cards. Do like drawing a land. Maybe better to Lurrus here, but now I'm at a spot where one more land lets me escape Kroxa. Escaping Kroxa's gotta be pretty good next turn if I rip the land. Lotus Breach. Maybe it's just like weird to see Channeler and Lightning Bolts as if they are Lotus Field. It's also like that deck is usually more black based, but yeah, they're definitely brewing. But they've got some good cards over there. They've definitely got some good cards. It's Def Ascension. I think it's very likely to be Ascension, yeah. I think it's a kind of a trap to like see a pile of cards you're not 100% sure on and you know, deal in absolutes necessarily. Like they can just be like a prowess list that's playing Underworld Breach and Lurrus as a companion. The Morphos gives it away. I don't know. I feel like they could very easily just be a prowess list with Underworld Breach and Lurrus. But I agree that Ascension is likely. But I feel like the Channeler is really weird to me. Or just like playing creature. Okay, it is Ascension. Jiggy's right, of course. I don't know. I feel like a big part of like the idea behind playing a card like this is blanking removal, but boy, are we gonna lose to this. We do get to escape Kroxa next turn. Yeah, the Thought Scour on top, which doesn't trigger the Ascension yet. We may give up on the Grixis Unearth deck. Well, I may come back to it one day, but I stopped playing it because I felt like the deck was pretty high variance. It was fine. Love to see them draw a Channeler. Whew. So good for us that they drew a Channeler. Okay, Active Ascension. Okay, they definitely have white lands in their deck. Wasn't sure because they didn't fetch any. Probably want to leave Ragavan over Channeler. Just get some extra pressure if I draw Kolaghan's Command or Kolaghan's Command back Lurrus. Not that I think it's going to come up this game. I don't think Delirium's going to be that relevant either the rest of this game. They discard another Ascension. Okay, they have an active Ascension, 2 cards in their hand. Let's see how kind the top of their library is to them. Somewhat kind. Any reason Storm isn't being played? Twiddlestorm is one of the most underplayed decks in Modern. Twiddlestorm is really good. Gift Storm is pretty weak to a lot of the new cards that exist. Alright, crashing in for 10. Well, glad they didn't fetch white mana. Yeah, I think Twiddlestorm is one of the most underplayed decks in the format. It's hard to quantify which one's the most underplayed. Although I have been saying Scales is, I guess. How many? They're down 3 Manamorphose, right? Yeah, so like the fact that they only have 1 more in their deck is pretty big for us. They just put a Manamorphose in their graveyard with Consider, or was this already here? No, they just put this in the graveyard with Consider. I can't believe it. I can't believe they would put Manamorphose in the graveyard. Am I wrong? Was this already there? I'm losing it. I think they just put it in the graveyard. That's the best card they can have. I'm not mad, I'm just confused. Check the log. Cast Consider. Triggered. It says draws a card, so maybe it was already there. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a misclick, right? Yeah, but with them having 0 Metamorphosis, they lose their Underworld Breach here. We can only put them to 1, though, next turn. But I think we're doing okay. We lose to another Underworld Breach. I think this is better than escaping the Kroxa here, which I can only do if I heat my own Goblin token. I think I just want to put them to 1. They have 2 cards in their hand, you know. Yeah, so we lose to another copy of Breach. They've already cast 2. Iteration's very powerful here, but I think that they can't go off at this point, right? Unless they have rituals in their deck, because all 4 Manamorphoses are gone, so they can't go Breach into Manamorphose anymore. Yeah, I think this must have already been in the yard and I missed it. That has to be what happened. Or it was either that or was a misclick. I doubt that they would make that mistake. So pretty lucky to win game 1 here, I feel. I do want some removal. They are on Channeler. I think I'll play like 2 or 3 explosives though. I feel like getting that Ascension off the field is pretty big. And I'll play I think like 2 bolts, 2 heats. I could play Unearth potentially, although they have Prismatic Ending, so Unearth's a little worse. I could play... I might Chalice. Oh, Chalice on 1's rough when you have so many 1-drops, but... golly, Chalice on 1's gotta be nuts against them. Yeah, I don't usually do this. I think I'm doing it now. So maybe I'll play Terminate over Heat then. Doesn't counter copies. It's still just very good against their deck, you know what I mean? It was not in the yard? Really? I can't. They must have been a misclick. We'll have to assume it was a misclick. It can be kind of easy to to misclick with Consider, right? Like you see the card and you see the button that says yes, and you put the card you want in the yard. Yeah, you could maybe Chalice on 2 as well. I think I like Ragavan on 1 here. Could be better to Inquisition first. What's the name of it? My opponent's deck is a brew. You could probably call it like blue-red Pyromancer's Ascension, but it's not like their list is like in any way typical. Canister played it? Okay, I didn't realize it was a canister brew. Pyro Breach. Not a bad name. It's like used to get trophies last year's Jeskai. Well, this list is Jeskai. Okay, Iteration's kind of scary if they don't have a removal spell for the Voidwalker. You only need 1 trophy? Yeah, I know. Pretty excited. Well, I mean, this is not the same list, but... interesting. Maybe we should just go for double Inquisition here. Alright. Path wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Just trying to wrap my head around the list here. Looks pretty good. I think I just want to Kroxa here. I think there's a decent chance they path it with the trigger on the stack. They discard the path. That's also fine. Maybe it was better the EE. Electral's not too high. A bit more mana efficient too. Came very close to that green-red cancer breach list stuff. Was pretty garbage. Not good enough for putting cards in the yard. Yeah, maybe needs the 4th grinding station. Oh, jeez. I don't know. If you have 4 station, 4 channeler, it's probably not that bad. I feel like you could pretty easily cut the 2nd amber. Although amber is, I guess, better with 4 Ren and 6. I don't know. Doesn't seem that crazy to me. Alright, would love for them to play another channeler here. Just Imri, I feel like without Imri, it feels so weak and underpowered. Well, I mean, you could maybe just view Breach more as like a combo piece rather than a value card. I don't know how viable that is, but it feels like at least somewhat reasonable. It's interesting at least. Yeah, maybe value breaches are good, huh? Maybe value breaches are good. Underworld Breach is a very, very strong card, of course. Should whole E in attacks in case of Ragavan. I don't think they're playing Ragavan. I think denying Surveillance is more relevant. I just don't think Ragavan's in their deck. It's been the play for game 3. Close hand, no cigar. This hand has a cigar. Have you ever cast Breath off Ragavan? Breath. I don't know what card Breath is. Breach. Oh, I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, we still have our heat on. We have our power and everything. We're doing fine. It's supposed to get above freezing for a little bit today, and then above freezing for like 6 hours or so tomorrow. Play Voidwalker here, and I think I'm also down to offer this trade, where like just the channeler, I feel like surveilling for them is pretty strong. I've got the Luris to get back to Ragavan later. Although, like, yeah, and then this exiles the channeler, so they can't Luris it back. How's the power work? Yeah, we haven't had any issues. It's also like not nearly as bad this year as it was last year. Last year was rough, to say the least. Would love to kick that next turn, but not quite there. I think we just graveyard it there. And I think we take Manamorphose. Can maybe cast Manamorphose off Voidwalker. Second Voidwalker should be pretty good too. If a damage spell kills Voidwalker, the damage spell gets exiled. If a card like Prismatic Ending or Fatal Push kills Voidwalker, that card goes to the graveyard. Probably should just actually cast the second Voidwalker here. Their hand was pretty weak last turn. I doubt it's improved that much. This makes them need another removal spell to get rid of Voidwalker. Okay, I think it's looking pretty dang good, huh? That's Delirium. Pony, you got a path before I untap with the Voidwalker in this spot, I think. So now I can play and cast Luris. Oh no, I really needed to let this. Oh, I needed to let their Surveil trigger resolve first. That was actually huge for them to get a card in the yard. So let's get this Thoughtseize resolved though. They've got no cards in their hand. Probably gonna be okay, despite that mistake. I have a filtered land, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, what colors I make here. Oh, yeah, I'll play another Voidwalker. I will play another Voidwalker. What a draw, huh? If I win a trophy today, am I going out for some shots? Well, I'm not going out anywhere because there's a layer of ice all over Texas, which shuts the whole... We're just staying inside. I will probably celebrate with Esther a little bit, though. I've also got some other work to do. No rest ever. Am I eating? We have groceries. I don't always go out to eat. we got groceries before the storm, like responsible adults. And by we, I do mean Esther. I do mean Esther. I actually didn't even know there was a storm coming in until like the night before, and then Esther's like, "Yeah, that's why I got groceries." You know, DoorDash every meal. I don't think. I mean, I do grub up from time to time, but I don't think that Grubhub is even working right now. The draw against a lure stack with a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. Aren't homes Texas designed to lose heat like most of your weather? Yeah. That's why the snow is so rough. Mill again? Maybe not. Could be like a Grixis pile. We might not know until we draw another discard spell, which is actually right now. Okay, it is Mill. Of course it's Mill. I mean, I've got 2 removal spells for these crabs, so I'm probably not taking one of those. Should probably just take the Drown. I guess it's true I don't have Delirium for the heat. Yeah, but I don't need it. I can just heat the 2 toughness crab, bolt the other one. For non-native speakers, do I actually have a Texas accent? Well, I think one thing a lot of people don't understand about America, including Americans actually, is that, you know, America's very much divided into urban areas and rural areas. I feel like I very much have an urban area American accent that's kind of somewhat standardized across the states, and then usually when you get to more, you know, rural country areas, you'll see more defined accents. Okay, so they get to Archive Trap me now. But they are also kind of fixing my mana for this Tourach at least. Not that, oh, god dang it! Oh, no. Visions is so good here. What a crazy draw. Urban white accent? Sure. Yeah, like, obviously there's, like, I mean, I'm not a language expert, but there's, you know, small differences. Come on, no, we're gonna lose. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Do we just concede? Just concede here? I don't know. I grew up in Texas, yeah. I live like an hour where I was born. The full 4 recalls. Golly. Super stun locked. We did beat Mill earlier this league. I think it's an okay matchup. No, they upkeep Vision so they wouldn't have to go to discard. Remember every deck you've been playing at a Sideboard for Mill? Yeah, that's true. I did not play against Mill with my Emrakul's. Although, like, I do feel like Red-Black is has a fine Mill matchup. I don't think you really need, like, the Sideboard card for it. We discarded 2 lands. Tank, Tasha's, perhaps? Alright, game 2. So I saw Sideboard last time. Honestly, not in love with these Kolaghan's commands. No, I think Mill is usually a slightly favorable matchup. They drew all that Visions was like their best draw by a lot, and they chained it into 3 more Visions. It's just like, They had to draw Field of Ruin also to turn on their Archive Trap. It was, you know, they had the nuts, you know, it's okay. Sometimes they got the nuts. Yeah, I intentionally 62. I think it's okay to board up a 1 to 3 cards against Mill. Why not 75? Well, if you look at closely at the sideboard, I've got a lot of cards here that suck against Mill. So I don't want to have just terrible draw steps. It's also true, like, then you're at 22 to 75 ratio of lands to spells, which is not very good. But you can board up a 1 to 3, right? This is true. Keeping these in for Tasha's is probably good enough, to be honest. No Needle. Needle only hits Field of Ruin, which is not something I'm that interested in. Right? We can keep this. It's actually kind of good for us if they Archive Trap us, because we have the Bauble, or the Unearth, too. Did I get a degree anything? No, I'm a college dropout. College dropout pro gamer, aspiring spike. Do not put Urza Saga in this deck. If you want to play Urza Saga and Black Red X, play Jund, so you can play Red and 6. The reason to play this version instead is getting to cast cards like Kroxa and Tourach easily. People do put Urza Saga in this deck sometimes though, but it is, in my opinion, worse. Alright, got Delirium, huh? Yeah, Voidwalker too, yeah. It's also like, Urza Saga also is pretty weak, to be honest, or weak is exaggeration, or hyperbole. It's, Urza Saga is mid. It's very mediocre if you're not playing a lot of artifacts, and if you're not playing ways to recur Urza Saga. It's like, especially in Urza Saga Beers, it's so apparent, like, you play your Saga, your plan is to make tokens with it, your tokens are 3/3s, and your opponent's tokens are 6/6s, and you lose that battle every single time. Okay, they Surgical Tourach. I don't know why they're doing it right now. It doesn't really make any sense, right? Like, why not just do this on my draw step? No, Rin will not be banned from the new lands. It's not, it's like, I really doubt that people are going to play more than one of these new lands in decks. Okay, we're definitely gonna, I'm glad that we have the ability to Thoughtseize this Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah, I guess people just like casting their spells, you know what I mean? Okay, I will try to play around another Surgical by waiting on the Unearth. Okay, definitely taking that Tasha's. Although the Fractured Sanity is pretty good too. I guess I Unearth Ragavan here. Is it a disadvantage for Blood Moon decks like Stoneblade to be an open deck list for top 8? Yeah, absolutely. For sure, yeah. It is. You get worse when people know you have Blood Moon. Yeah, the argument for for putting Urza Saga in red black is Urza Saga is broken, lol, KEKW, just put it in every deck. Which is, you know, if you believe that, it's fine, right? That's not an unreasonable thing to believe. But I'm not of the opinion that Urza Saga is broken. It has like pretty strict deck building restrictions. Okay, so they're playing Thoughtseize, so I'll upkeep Bauble them. Okay, they're drawing Tasha, so we really need to draw an untapped land to get rid of that Tasha's Seismic or a discard spell. Of a monster species Seismic. There's the untapped land, thankfully. And I'm gonna go ahead and exile creatures aggressively here because of Crypt Incursion. And we go to game 3. And I think I like my sideboard plan. I'm just gonna click submit, I think. Yeah, we drew pretty well that game. No, I think that was a fine time concession by them, to be honest. I'm gonna keep this. Hopefully they have some crabs, huh? Yeah, Okay, I can't discard spell on turn 1. Do get to double discard spell on 2. Really want them to have a crab or 2 with this hand. Yeah, they only have 2 lands, so like they need to draw a land and they get hit by Kroxa, then anything else I play I can do obviously too. Yeah, I feel like that was a totally fine concession by them. Oh, they didn't reveal Lurrus for game 3. They revealed Lurrus earlier. I don't know why they don't have Lurrus now. I'm taking both those Tashes, though. Get out of here. They just cycle the visions, too. Yeah, they probably brought an Ashiok or something like that. Good catch, I missed it. So it is push, push, Vista, mystery card, mystery card. They play Bridge. Bringing Bridge against me is kind of weird because of all these commands, but fine, maybe. I think it's Ashiok, chat. I think it was actually Ashiok the whole time. Well, I guess I'm just gonna double removal spell this. Bit awkward not to have land 3. Hopefully have a little bit of time with their hand being double pushed, then I guess 2 new mystery cards. I mean, their hand is 2 pushes, so I'm not like gonna cast Ragavan here. I'll just cast the Kroxa. Discard Island, keep both pushes in hands, pass back to me. Pass back to me. I think I'm gonna upkeep, make them discard, return Kroxa. Dash for land. I know my opponent has 2 fatal pushes in their hand, chat. This Ragavan is never getting through. Until we discard the pushes. then maybe it gets through, right? Okay, Field of Ruin. So if their last card is, or the one unknown is Archive Trap, we do get to, or they do get to mill me for a bunch. I think it's Swamp. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, they just, alright, weird. Could kick the Tourach. Kind of bad against Drown. Yeah, actually kind of like Dash Ragavan, let it get pushed, then Kroxa here. I can escape Kroxa next turn. Oh, I stacked my triggers wrong, so if the last card's Surgical, we get got, but it was just a push, sorry. Misclicked. No cards in my library means can't be drowned. Or my graveyard. Discard Shores. Opponent says GG's. I'll respond GG's, but they're still playing. Okay, but they concede after taking their draw step. Okay. Well, we're 4-0. This next match is for Trophy 73, the record breaker. If we win this match, we have more recorded trophies in the modern queues than any other player in history. So hopefully this is it. Get a prediction going. Playing another Lurrus matchup. We got a good hand. This hand is like exponentially better on the play though, but we keep this. This Burn. Burn's a pretty good matchup. We did lose to it earlier today, though. Okay. Well, I'm definitely playing Ragavan on 1. My opponent's playing Arid Mesa, Lurrus, Esper Sentinel. So it could be some kind of Naya, Mardu, or Jeskai brew. It could be Boros, too. I'm not sure exactly what. The Prismatic Ending my Ragavan. Red White Hammer? Yeah, maybe. Although Wooded Foothills makes that much less likely. Yeah, I kind of think they're Naya, to be honest. Our hand's pretty good. Yeah, definitely Naya. Yikes, man. Rin 6 is so freaking good against me. Yeah, these Naya mid-range decks are actually like pretty heavily favored in this matchup, to be honest. This is a bad matchup to see. My opponent's also lost connection to the game. I don't want to break the record like this. I really want them to come back. I really don't want to break the record like this. This is not this is not how I want it to end. We won't count it. I mean, I think it's likely we get to 74. But this would be like just the most anticlimactic way.
I know you won't believe it, but I found another stray dog. We'll have to catch him. He's tiny and he's out in the snow.
Okay. I'm playing for the record at the moment.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'll get him.
You get him? Okay.
Yeah.
Mister's always saving stray dogs. I guess. Okay. Oh, actually, my opponent's disconnected. I'm gonna go help. Wait, my opponent's disconnected. I'll help.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike. 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 What's What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
Sorry. The Hester did find a dog
What's
out
up?
there.
It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
Who's really freaking cold and is having a hard time out there. So we couldn't
What's up?
catch it.
It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
Couldn't catch it. It's too fast. But Esther's still trying.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
I ate shit pretty bad out there, to be honest. I slipped and fell pretty hard twice.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
My ass really hurts. But really hoping Esther is
What's
able to
up?
catch
It's
the
me,
dog.
your friend Aspiring Spike.
Probably have to keep this. We're probably losing game 1 too.
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
It's just all ice out there. Like all of Texas is just ice right now. And
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
let me turn this off. It's just all ice out there. And
What's up? It's me, your friend Aspiring Spike.
I was just slipping and falling. Esther? I thought I heard it come in. Oh man.
What's up? It's me, your friend.
Sorry, I thought I muted this. But it's so slippery out there, and I just went out of my slippers, right? Because I didn't have time to put shoes on. I just totally ate shit, you know. It's rough. Oh man. This is pretty tough. No, my asshole's fine. It's the rest of my ass. Yeah, quite the story, huh? Quite the story. The big season finale twist. Yeah, for those of you not from the States, to eat shit is a common expression to fall really badly. And I fell pretty bad twice. Okay. Yeah, some lazy riders, huh? Okay, Terminate maybe saves us a turn. But that dog is very small, very cute, very scared. Really hoping Esther is able to catch it. Esther's always been the dog saver. Did I prepare this? How could I possibly prepare this? This is so crazy. Be just lazy riding if I did, to be honest. Probably trimming Kroxa because they've got so much graveyard hate. Probably want these on Earths, but they can be a bit awkward against the graveyard hate and the exile based removal. Maybe we just play 1. 2 Terminates. So probably 3 Terminates because of Goif, so we can cut probably the 3rd Heat, maybe the 2nd Bolt. Let's do that. Yeah, we had treats out there. We were trying to lure it with food. It was it would just take the food and run. Just take the food and run. Did your donation come through yet? I haven't. I know I've got a million notifications. I haven't looked at any of them. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, Esther's rescued like a lot of stray dogs. She's like, I guess this is her hobby. I don't know if she has her phone or not. I can maybe try calling her. This is a nail biter of a hand on the play. This hand has so much upside, and this matchup's kind of tough. I kind of like keeping this. Are there a lot of strays in Texas? I mean, there's strays everywhere. I wouldn't say that there's like a disproportionate amount. I think we have to keep this. The upside's too high, the matchup's too bad, I think. They have an ending on turn 1. Land. Damn it. Oh. Looks like there's no sound, but I forgot to have my headphones in. Okay, she didn't answer. Okay, this is not as bad as Ridden 6. Oh. So let's go Channeler Alpine Moon. Graveyard that. Fuck! How am I ever supposed to beat triple 3-drop here? Or triple 1-drop here? I guess I have the E on 1. Sorry. That was Esther knocking on the door. 3 E on 1 here. And pay. She lost. She couldn't catch up to the dog. Unfortunately. We'll keep an eye out for it. Looks like they have a prismatic ending. You said last year. Yeah, I don't. Again, I said this a moment ago, but I'm not of the impression that there are a disproportionate amount of stray dogs in Texas. Just we try to help the ones we can. Yeah, we tried to lure the dog over with treats. It was unsuccessful.
I don't think there's a large proportion. I think it's just around our...
Yeah, I said I don't believe there's a disproportionate amount. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. You can maybe just, like, put that chicken back in that spot where we found it.
Well, I didn't pick up the chicken.
Okay.
So...
Maybe it'll go back.
There. Maybe it'll go back.
Opponents put their mana on Luris there. Yeah, this matchup is so hard. So next turn we can maybe go Inquisition the Luris, Needle the Wren. Not be 0%. Coping kind of hard though, I guess. Oh, they have a Saga. I mean, I had to play the Saga out when I did. I think I needed to try to surveil for a land. Need to use that mana. Heat Wren. Needle Saga, Heat Wren. Yeah, that was probably better. Sorry. Although now I've got the heat for this top deck Goyf, which is pretty good. Pretty big decision point here though, to either heat the Goyf now, put Luris in. I think we just put Luris in or heat the Goyf. There wasn't an instant in the yard. There wasn't an instant in the yard. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Bruh, why are you running out of breath? Well, thanks for tuning in. Had a lot of drama here in the last 20 minutes. Well, it's obviously a game-losing punt, though. Yeah, I should have checked for an instant. I just really didn't think it was like that possible, to be honest. So much freaking drama. So much intrigue. Well, I can terminate the Goyf now. We like actually had a chance if I didn't make that mistake though. We're just dead on board though actually. This becomes a 4/4. 5/5. Yeah, it's actually dead on board. Okay, tough stuff. Gotta spend a little bit of time collecting ourselves, I think. Definitely feel bad loss. So okay, we got plenty of time still. That matchup is really tough too. That's like, that matchup is like maybe even harder than Jund Saga, which is like your hardest matchup. But it's like you don't run into like the Naya version that often. But like those decks really do farm our deck. Yeah, I didn't even get.